Your bite-sized daily roundup of the biggest news from the world of film. This is the Daily Reel with Van Connor.
Good morning! It's Wednesday, January the 27th, the day cinema audiences first met Nanny McPhee alongside the release of Big Mama's House 2 in 2006 and Liam Neeson Faced Some Wolves when The Grey was released in 2012. Having recently returned to the franchise after 24 years in Netflix's Cobra Kai, Karate Kid alum Tamlin Tomita has a birthday today, along with Rosamund Pike, Bridget Fonda, James Cromwell, Patton Oswalt, and Alan Cumming. Google the name of the moisturizer he sells sometime. You're welcome. Here's today's news. Misha Green, creator of the J.J. Abrams-produced hit show Lovecraft Country, has signed on to write and direct MGM's sequel to 2018's Tomb Raider. The project will be Green's directorial feature debut and will see the return of Alicia Vikander's video game heroine Lara Croft. The movie's 2018 predecessor was a modest box office success for the studio, earning nearly $275 million internationally. The last we'd heard of the forthcoming sequel, Free Fire helmer Ben Wheatley was on board to write and direct, but evidently plans have changed. No reason has been given for Wheatley's departure, nor when it occurred, but it's fair to expect the usual creative differences or scheduling conflict excuses whenever it's brought up. It's presently unclear if he had shot any footage for the movie. Commenting on the news on Twitter, Misha Green set to excitedly reassuring fans that she knew what she was talking about, saying that her favourite game of the franchise's classic era was 2006's Tomb Raider Legend, and that her favourite of the modern reboot era, that Vikander's take is largely based on, was a tie between 2015's Rise and 2018's Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The picture had been set initially for a March 2021 release, before being delayed indefinitely in October last year. No new release date has been set.
I'm here to see Anna Miller.
Well, you got to sign in like everyone else. What's your name?
Lara
Lara
Croft.
Planet Terror director Robert Rodriguez's Spy Kids franchise is getting a reboot, courtesy of Skydance Media. It's being reported that Skydance has approached rights holders Spyglass and Rodriguez himself to reboot the bizarre children's espionage franchise, a franchise it's worth remembering that inexplicably shares a universe with Danny Trejo's R-rated Machete series. The first Spy Kids, debuting in 2001, saw the usually harder-edged Robert Rodriguez deciding to create a movie his kids could watch, about two siblings who accidentally find themselves involved in their parents' line of work as secret agents. It was a surprise hit, and the series has since launched 3 sequel films and a TV show, grossing over $550 million. Rodriguez has finalized negotiations to return to write and direct the reboot, which will apparently center on the clandestine world of another multicultural spy family. The Alita Battle Angel filmmaker is currently prepping to film the Disney Plus Star Wars series The Book of Boba Fett, and most recently returned to the world of low-budget children's features with Netflix's popular Shark Boy and Lava Girl sequel, We Can Be Heroes.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Kevin Hart has joined Cate Blanchett in Lionsgate's adaptation of the wildly successful cel-animated looter-shooter video game Borderlands. To be directed by Hostel helmer Eli Roth, the film will see a gang of competing mercenaries scouring the planet of Pandora for buried treasure. Hart will portray Roland, a highly trained ex-soldier for an interplanetary corporation's private military on the run from his former squaddies after a dishonorable discharge. While the latest screenplay on the project comes from Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin, Borderlands does not yet have a production timetable.
I get it, we all big guys. The 3 of us, alphas.
On Freeview today, you can catch Mad Max 2 The Road Warrior on ITV4. 27 Dresses is on Film 4 alongside the network premiere of the buzzy thriller The Guilty and Michael Mann's Heat. There's a Guy Ritchie double bill on 5 Star with Snatch and Rock and Roller. Sony movies are showing The Confirmation, Mona Lisa Smile, The Box and Awake, and Death Warrant and FX2 are on the Paramount Network. The Sky Cinema and Now TV premiere for today is the sci-fi actioner Foxtrot 6. This has been the Daily Reel for Wednesday, 27th of January. Keep it cinematic. See you tomorrow.
The Daily Reel is a Candystore production, presented by Van Connor and written by Calvin Prickett. All information is correct at the time of writing, and source links are in the description for each episode. Don't forget to rate, review and subscribe on all good podcast platforms, or ask Alexa to install the Daily Reel skill for your morning flash briefing. Follow the show on social at Daily Reel Pod, and we'll be back every weekday. Until then, keep it cinematic.